The entire Jimmy Butler situation is unjust to many individuals, particularly Tyler Herro, who's in the midst of his best season yet. Recall last week when Amin Thompson knocked Tyler down. The most amusing part was how irritated Herro appeared. This guy, Legends, posted the encounter on YouTube, and while Amin clearly looked frustrated, Tyler simply responded with a grin, saying, "Go home, bro, you lost," all while sporting a subtle smile that was oddly infuriating. He took it up a notch when speaking to reporters. I suppose that's what comes with impressive scoring and making plays, which would anger anyone. Classic Herro, wearing sunglasses indoors and boasting about himself, but this season he genuinely has reasons to boast. If all-star votes were cast today, Tyler would certainly make it, averaging 25.6 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists in December as a guard. Yet, it seems fans have now turned against him. The latest all-star voting results are disheartening. But how is Tyler performing the best basketball of his life after previously being labeled a fraud? The animosity towards Herro began long before the NBA. He was the top player in Wisconsin, averaging an astonishing 33 points per game during his senior year. However, after he initially committed to Wisconsin, he changed to Kentucky, which led to the Herro family waking up to graffiti on their home that included a grown man wishing for Tyler to sustain an injury like Gordon Hayward. Nevertheless, attending Kentucky proved to be beneficial for his career, as he scored 37 points in the Eastern Conference Finals as a rookie. They said he was merely a shooter, but come on, he was handling the ball, creating plays, and making difficult shots. Then in the finals, Herro drove by Rondo and sank a tough jumper, his fierce expression becoming instantly iconic. Everyone was buzzing about this 20-year-old white kid the Heat had discovered. However, he quickly fell for fame, the first thing being getting a model pregnant. No hate, they seem to have a lovely family aside from the recent cheating scandal. But that's not uncommon in the NBA. He even got his own custom bowl at Chipotle, appearing in rap music videos. A local Heat reporter mentioned that this irked some people, especially teammates. Following the bubble, he had a rough second playoffs, averaging 9 points per game. Sure, it might be unfair to place that pressure on a young player, but he craved that pressure. In his third year, the Heat benched him, a massive hit to Tyler's confidence, yet he bounced back, winning Sixth Man of the Year. He led the league in points off the bench, and the Heat secured the top seed. But he couldn't maintain that momentum into the playoffs. In his fourth year, he broke his hand while the Heat made a finals run without him, leading to questions about his authenticity. Did he just have one solid playoff run in the bubble followed by 3 failures? Jason Tatum mentioned, without naming names, that some players on other teams exceeded their abilities, possibly due to the absence of fans in the bubble, and everyone knew he was referring to Tyler Herro. Remember that 37-point game against the Celtics? What do you think he was discussing? TJ Warren was such a hot topic that Tyler Herro found himself in every trade rumor. The Heat pursued James Harden, considering Tyler, Donovan Mitchell, and Damian Lillard as well. However, this season he has disproved Jason Tatum, performing like an all-star even with Jimmy Butler often sidelined. Wouldn't defenders be more focused on Tyler Herro? He's leveraging that focus to create opportunities for teammates, as shown by his career high passing and assists. For instance, when Tyler drives the lane and is double-teamed, he lobs a perfect pass to his teammate Kilware. Additionally, he has also perfected the step-back shot, demonstrated in the Rockets game with a nasty crossover on Jabari Smith leading to a three-pointer. That's why there was frustration with him. Look at his efficiency. On the left is his performance for the first 5 years, but this year shows significant improvement in restricted area jumpers and pull-up catch and shoot threes. His step-back shooting jumped from 40% to 53%, akin to the transition from Scoot Henderson to prime James Harden. So, how is he achieving this? Tyler has increased his drives to the rim to a career high of 13.3 per game, which reduces inefficient long twos and instills fear in defenders, allowing for more passing opportunities. He's become an elite offensive player, newfound confidence. In a tight game in Orlando, with the Heat down 1 and 5 seconds remaining, Herro broke through double coverage for a pull-up win, marking his 4th game winner with 3 coming on the road. Confident, yet a few weeks later, All-star voting results were released, and they weren't flattering despite his achievements. Tyler ranked just 9th among East guards, below players like LaMelo Ball. At one point, Jordan Poole noted that LaMelo Ball is playing well, but he's part of a 7-win team. Poole believes the real contenders should include Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, and Damian Lillard, who are all averaging 25 points per game on a 5th seed. Tyler Herro has been highly efficient in Jimmy Butler's absence, along with Tyrese Maxey, Trae Young, Cade Cunningham, LaMelo, Darius Garland, and Derek White, highlighting how impressive he's been. However, his standout season might be compromised, not only by all-star voters, but also due to his teammate Jimmy Butler. In the first game, following Jimmy's suspension, the struggling Utah Jazz outperformed the Heat, and Bam Adebayo managed just 4 points. Although he isn't playing poorly, the situation is a huge distraction, and it's poised to worsen when Jimmy returns. Many speculated that Jimmy would never don a Heat uniform again, but a surprising report indicated that the Heat are willing to reinstate him if a trade doesn't happen. This is because 2 traded first-round picks would turn unprotected if they failed to make the playoffs. The Heat are anxious about possibly losing critical picks, which is why they need to secure a postseason spot. Despite Tyler playing exceptionally well, this situation underscores a hard truth. You can't chase a championship with Tyler Herro as your leading offensive player. The kid is enjoying his best season, and while Bam is an elite defender, it still falls short. Even Jimmy Butler may not be good enough. They require someone better than Jimmy. Can you imagine that with Jimmy's performance this year, he has a 117.3 offensive rating, while without him, it's 106.9? That's one of the largest impacts from any player in the league, yet he's still deemed insufficient. So how can they enhance the team? One option is trading Jimmy Butler, which seems increasingly likely as time goes on. However, no one is likely to trade a star for Jimmy Butler, and the Heat are aware of this. According to reports, their alternative strategy involves managing cap space to secure a star player. Typically, this would be a foolish move for most teams, aside from 3 cities, the Lakers and Clippers in Los Angeles and the Nets and Knicks in New York. The Miami Heat, along with these teams, attract superstars, as evidenced by a long list of stars who have selected those franchises in recent years. For good measure, I also included Shaquille O'Neal in that mix. If Miami pursues expiring contracts, they will possess maximum cap space in 202. Notable free agents at that time will include De'Aaron Fox, Trae Young, Kevin Durant, and Luka Doncic. I'm sure Pat Riley has his sights set on 2026, as that's been their formula for championship success historically. However, things seem challenging in Denver. The Nuggets appear to be struggling, particularly against strong NBA teams. Nikola Jokic is playing the best basketball we've ever witnessed from him, so will they squander Jokic's peak, or can the Nuggets finally provide him with support before it's too late?